the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neymar tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And he's whipped. Big header! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. He's beat. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 4 coming up here. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely worked. And this is Nedved. Goes down, but nothing given.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Nedved receives it in a wide position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he can clear it away. Not the most convincing of passes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support. But they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, it's come loose. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, this looks promising in
Number
terms of
21,
distance and angle.
Mateus.
And this an
Number
opportunity to
25,
pull level.
Sola. Coming on the field, number 23, Pirlo. Number 8, Gerrard.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Pirlo. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he finish? He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's just beyond his reach. Now, the ball's gone astray. It's Ibrahimovic! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Liverpool finding their passes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pirlo. Nedved. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes
13,
here from both sides, in
Nedved.
fact.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 24, Beckham. Number 9, Hullet. Substitution in progress.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 5 minutes
Keep the ball
added time.
and you win the game. It really is that simple. Can he get on the end of this? Early ball out from the back. That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. 5 minutes to add. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Leicester. He is just caressing the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll
So
be
there
back
it is.
stronger.
What struck you most
Won't
about
we?
that? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. It's gone backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pedri.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff. Shot, surely! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vieira. And it's Ferdinand. Rafael Varane. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Now the cross. Up he goes! It's there! Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No outsmarting him this time. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Mateus. It's Pirlo. Nedved.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Cruyff. Pedri. Nicely spread. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Šeško! And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vieira. 5 minutes till the break. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's slung out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram with the clearance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And Cruyff! Oh, it's come loose. Pirlo. Spread it left. Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, that's been intercepted.
Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rummenigge might just make this. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Not the most convincing of passes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pirlo. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Lahm. Mateus gets a foot in here. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. Lahm picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Pirlo. Number 13,
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Number 21,
Beckham going full tilt down the
Mateus.
left.
Coming on the field,
Gerrard.
number 8, Gerrard. Number 25,
Rummenigge.
Zola.
Manchester
Number
United
24,
really are showing
Beckham.
all the necessary
Substitution
urgency,
taking
but it's
place.
potency they need.
Rooney. Seedorf. Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Beckham to take it as usual. He gets big. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Beckham. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Now Rooney. And it's Lahm. Rooney going about things with real menace. And it's Varane. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Beckham. Zola. Zola goes steaming forward. Beckham. Now he's got space here.
There will be one
Oh, he's
more
been
added
caught
time.
napping. And this is Gerrard. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just
Fellow
one goal
attendees,
to show for all
this
of that.
is a lost children's announcement.
Any reflections
With the
on what you've
father
seen,
of a boy
Jim?
in a yellow
That's a
t-shirt
fairly
kindly make his
demoralising
way to
loss.
the
They
information
hardly
centre.
threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Good ball, good Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Crosses it in. Thuram clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm. And this is Rooney. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to...
Shapes to shoot! Gerrard. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's played in low. Pedri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Vietnam finding their passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Lahm. Cruyff. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big, and yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pirlo. And he's intervened well there. Lahm.
This is the time you need that pace. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Here's Vieira. Pedri. Vieira. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And this is Gerrard. Oh, sweet feet. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's played it in low. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Lahm. Vieira. And it's Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Haaland. That's a delicate pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Gerrard. And Mateus.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Hullet. And that interception was most necessary. Mateus. Pirlo. Knocks it in. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm. And it's Cruyff. And it's Rooney. It's Cruyff. Vieira. And here's Haaland. And it's Vieira. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That looks a cracking ball. And he's having a shot! Mateus. Pirlo. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Defending of the desperate variety. Could move up a gear here. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira running with the ball. And it's Gerrard. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. Mateus. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedri. Vieira.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Gerrard. Number 20.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Pirlo.
And it's
Coming on the
Beckham.
field, number 25.
Now it's Neymar.
Zola. Number
Lam
11,
plays it in.
Del
Okay,
Piero.
it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That has not gone well. Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Drogba. Araujo calmly anticipates. 75 minutes played. No way through there. Lam, played into space. Thuram. Zola, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Beckham. Driving on and making good progress. Good ball over the top. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Beckham. Solar. Neymar. Beckham. He's in space and looking for options. Lam climbs up big! Nesta plays it long. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. That's Thuram. Zola. And here's Hullet. And it's Drogba.
Might want to be careful there.
There will be 1 minute added
Beckham.
time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Tries to play it through. And this is Del Piero. Played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you
Please turn your
summarise what we've
attention
seen
to the
today then,
screen
Jim?
for information
Manchester
provided.
United.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely shaped ball. Vietnam finding their passes. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box.
Oh, shooting chance! Vieira. Rooney.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Lahm. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Pedri. And here's Rooney. Lahm plays it. Great chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Rooney. Cruyff. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here. What can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pirlo. It's a throw-in. Thuram. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Has a look and plays it forward. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Gerrard. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that was vital. Pedri. Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way. Takes a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nesta. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cut it out. Little pass back. Vieira. Out towards the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rooney, out to the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Lam really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Gerrard. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Rooney. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Ferdinand. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Not the most accurate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the counter is on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So what can they make of this? And it's Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. And Cruyff! That's got him rattled. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yeah. Gerrard. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Rooney. Lam looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 2.
A case now of complete control.
Coming on the field.
That looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 69 minutes is
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This might spell danger. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Beckham. And the through ball. He's found a way. He's having a shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pirlo. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Rummenigge. Now it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. And they can counter here. He is through here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's got away, played in deep, and that has been cleared. That's a throw. Pedri. Vieira. That's good play. And the shot's on here. And this is Drogba. Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Ibrahimovic! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played out wide. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rafael Varane. That's been cut out, well played. And that's that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter,
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pass is just off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cruyff looking to play him in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pedri, and it's Vieira. Ferdinand, not the most convincing of passes. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Haaland. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Rooney. Mateus.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Nedved. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Delivers. Gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Mateus. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No, that's been intercepted.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Lahm. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Has a look and place it forward. It's a promising position. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vietnam finding their passes. Played out towards the right wing. Rooney. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus. Rummenigge looking for options. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! And that was very necessary. Out for a throw. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Mateus. Mateus goes steaming forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. Rooney! Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. He's shifting through the gears here. Has crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Haaland. It's Pedri. And it's Vieira. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
Araujo. Cruyff. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Lahm producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Mateus. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Cruyff. Lahm. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. And it's Rooney. It's Pedri. Rooney. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. He slings it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Mateus. Pedri. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira does well to get it back. Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Varane. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rooney. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Nedved. Number 21, Mateu.
And it's Del Piero.
Number 15,
Del Piero stood his ground strongly.
Number 9, Gullit. Coming on the field.
Good spread.
Number 24.
He's picked his way through.
Number 23,
Very nicely done.
Pirlo.
Now it's Figo,
11,
aimed
Del
in towards the
Piero.
centre.
Number 7,
Vietnam
Ibrahimovic.
truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And here's Figo. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
He shifted it to the flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day!
Suarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of
has
holding
been
on.
indicated.
Well, decent chance! It's in! 30 minutes and we're all square again. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Played in by big header! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.